Yo, what's going on, people? It's No One here today, and today we're going to talk about my first experience with Kanna. I'd like to shout out and thank Hamish McKay for suggesting to do a review on Kanna, and that will actually be a future video once I get the other methods of ingestion and the different dosages. I figured why not share my first impressions of it though. So for my first time, I decided to go with smoking it. Orally, it isn't really that strong, I heard, while intranasally, it's supposed to be the strongest. But I won't get into the details too much in this video, we'll save that for the actual review. Now for my first time smoking it, I decided to go with 200 milligrams to start with. The Kanna I got was shredded, so it made a perfect fit for a bong I have. What made this stuff really chill, that it's really smooth going down. The smoke isn't really harsh on the throat or the lungs. That being said, you can smoke it fairly comfortably. The taste of this stuff is kind of what you would imagine, burning like some dead grass or like dry wood. Like wood would be too fucking rough, but kind of like that texture, I feel like. It isn't really gross or anything, I would say, just bitter. Now I felt the effects like probably 20 or 30 seconds in after exhaling, and the effects I felt were pretty difficult to describe because I couldn't really compare it to anything else because the only other SSRI I've actually had was Syrian Rue, and it kind of had a similar headspace to that. But I would say there's this feeling of just kind of being mildly stoned. Not too far gone, but you have this kind of sensation that you are high. I would also like to say that it is mildly trippy too in a psychedelic way. It somewhat gives me a feeling that it puts you in the neighborhood of the psychedelic mindset. Moving on, I noticed a general lift of stress both physically and mentally. I would say my thoughts were focused in if I really applied it because at the same time I wanted to relax, but I could work if I wanted to, and you could focus on getting stuff done because I did decide to do some work for a class I'm currently in, and it made it easily enjoyable. I do have to say it also has made me happier. It lifted me up from this winter depression, depending on where you live, I suppose. About after 30 minutes or so, I decided I wanted to dive deeper. I wasn't down by now, but I wanted to see what else there was. Now I read that with cannabis, the euphoria brought on is increased noticeably. With that in mind, I decided, let's pack both more Kanna and some bud, and at this point is where things got more recreational. This was another 200 milligrams and probably like a 0.2 or a 0.3. The euphoria and relaxation set in even more so after smoking a bowl. The trippiness of the experience also increased quite noticeably. I would say the ability to focus decreased while the effect of novelty increased as I examined my environment with almost new eyes. I do feel like it did bring me closer with the now, the present, and just appreciate what was around me and to be happy. It wasn't to the effect like, this is fucking amazing. I would consider this more of a feeling of a relaxant, something suited for out of work or before bed. I attempted to try to do some productive work for a video, but found myself getting easily distracted and felt it better to sit back and watch some entertainment. This lasted about an hour and a half before the effects actually started to dwindle. What I can gather from it is that it can be used productively at a normal dose as a mood enhancer or even a motivator, but has also shown some recreational value at stronger doses. But due to the weed, I'm not sure exactly how much it would be on its own. Of course, the effects I felt when I did the next bowl are going to vary from what it might actually be like, so that's why we'll save that for the review. But hope you guys did enjoy this. It may be short, but it's hit the point and it's what I experienced verbatim. If you guys enjoyed this, let me know in the comments, like the video, subscribe. It's been someone that's no one, and have a great day.